This video is about priorities when it comes to your PhD or master's. And what it really means is that how are you going to decide which supervisor to work with, right? What matters to you the most in PhD is very important. To me personally, it was who I am working with, how supportive they are, and what money I'm going to be making out of that PhD, because that was important to me, right? As a salary, I really cared about how much money. But for you, what are these priorities? For you, it can be completely different. For you, these priorities can be something particular. For example, if your goal is to immigrate to Canada and you have multiple acceptance from Australia, Germany, Canada, United States of America, any of those countries, but if your priority is Canada for whatever reason, you have family members there, you really like skiing, or you really like to go into Alberta and Banff, then you want to pick Canada, and if you only have one offer from Canada, you're probably going to accept it, right? But if you are going to Canada and you have two offers, then that's something that you can leverage. That's something that you can decide for, right? All my point in this video is that if you have to do something because of your priorities, you got to do it regardless, right? These points that we mentioned are trying to help you to set those priorities, help you with the priorities, and how you can really pick the right things for you. So when you're using this, always remember what your priorities are. If you're talking about using different PhD, if you're talking about having different PhD supervisors, and you really have only one offer from one PhD supervisor, some of these tips might not apply to you. Although it's ultimately up to you whether you want to work with that supervisor if they have red flags for 4 years or not. That's really a priority that you should be having. Should you wait another year to find better supervisors next year? Those are all questions and priorities that you should be having and asking yourself, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? Those are really important things, and don't take them for granted, because a lot of PhD students or master's students, they enter programs, and after entering the programs, they are kind of experiencing being burnt out or experiencing different things that really makes them tired in those 4 years and not enjoying their life. Always try to work with supervisors who have a life out of academia.